Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, this guy's got some hands on him, DC, and sometimes he takes issue when we call him a boxer because he is an MMA fighter and a well-rounded one at that. But it's hard not to lead the dance and lead the walk with the boxing skills that really are off the charts.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So he can be mad, but I would be happy to be called a boxer if I possess that set of skills. If I had the ability to mix the target as well as he does. When he's most comfortable, when he's flowing, when the head is moving, when it's never on the center line, when he's landing body shots, when he's following that left body shot with that beautiful left hook, that's when he is most dangerous. It's a guy that for all that he can do in the octagon, at the end of the day, he was a boxer first and a fantastic boxer at that when he stepped into the UFC.
And don't sell yourself short yet, good job.
I'm trying, but I'm not this guy.
All right, here he is, for my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 242 pounds. El Toro. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
The fighters touch gloves.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate.
Straight punch lands.
Tried with the uppercut there, just missed, or so it appeared. And there comes the separation now. Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. There's no give on that leg kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And he landed the right hand there. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back, just truly mixing up the target. Sight to behold.
Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land from anywhere.
And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Oh, straight right. Oh! Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Good stick. Nice leg kick. Again, back into this position.
And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they are fighting behind it real well.
And they separate. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Right hand punch.
And lands an elbow on the inside. Well, missed on that one. Nice 1-2 there. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And they separate. Lunges forward with a left there.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Man.
Oh, straight right. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Big kick land.
Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again. Oh, as good a counter striker as there is in the game. Straight right is good. Oh, collar tie. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Round two is next. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
No problem. Relax. Takedowns didn't go your way last round. We know how to fix it.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys would evenly match. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right. Because
eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish this fight. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Got the single collar tie.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just big.
And we got a fight on our hands.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Oh, strong punch there by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, he lands a hook there, DC. That was one of his more significant lands of the fight.
He can land that strike over and over again.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking clip.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Dig and kick.
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that offering.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
All right, single collar tie now.
Nice punch there.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, knee to the head. Keeping busy here in the clinch. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Comes in close, shows his opponent's posture, and lands a nasty hook.
Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Choi. Oh, lands a left punch there, and a lot of it set up by good footwork.
Really great footwork and setting traps so that he can land that beautiful left hand. Oh, nice jab.
Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut if he wants to keep the doctor out.
He's got to protect the cut, John, but he's also got to be very aware, because if he's got a smart opponent's going to start finding the body now, because he knows the hands are really high to try to protect that cut.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
What a punch.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Big head kick lands.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that He did not do everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down on a strike that was really damaging his opponent. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Oh, nice right hand. Punch over the top.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Great posture control by his opponent.
Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight.
Oh, nice counter punch there as he continues. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Trying to stay in this fight! 3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Nice defense there, huge block.
Great punch.
The Korean Superboy gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Just misses there with the left. Single collar tie now. And they separate. The knee is blocked there. Nice defense by the Korean Superboy. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate.
Nice kick.
He blocks the punch. Oh, collar tie. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Oh, and he lands yet another uppercut. So those strikes have come in bunches tonight, really starting to find some consistency.
He's finding consistency because he knows that that is a strike that he can find at any time. He's so confident in finding that uppercut that it's landing over and over again.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Got the single collar tie. Block that kick to the body. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Nice body kick.
And they separate. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Beautiful punch. That was a thudding leg kick.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of it.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Had him hurt, almost finished. Look at him on the stool. He's still wobbling. This round, I want you to put the pressure on. Get right in his face.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Huge damage from that elbow. Big kick.
Clean left punch followed by the right.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Head kick lands.
Back and forth we go.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Choi's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really nice liver shot lands. That'll do it! Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. So a big win for him here tonight, and he made an even bigger statement by getting it by TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 35 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down in the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.